Hey everybody, it's Jeff from VW Bricks. I'm doing some building, so I thought I'd start a stream and see if anybody wanted to join in and chat. So if anybody is watching this and wants to join in, let me know. If you don't have a link for it, if you do, hop on. I've sent it out to a few people, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm going to build and maybe be quiet from time to time, but I'll answer any questions that come in or things like that. Not like anybody's watching right now, anyhow. But yeah, building castle towers. Or spacers are watching, I'm building spaceships that look like castles. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so all right, 2 bases done. I need to build 15 of these, 14 of these. So anyway, so I'm just going to quietly build until I see someone join in. Song stuck in my head. Well, someone's watching. Hello, whoever you are. Just building some castle towers. I need to build 14 more of different heights. So I figured I might as well stream, and if someone wants to join in and watch, or someone wants to join in and chat, we can do that too. So stream is live if anyone wants to join. Copy, enter, whoops. Posting it that we're live because I don't think I actually said that. Great mix. General. I don't even know if anybody's read any of these, so we'll see what happens. Oh, and I posted twice there. Anyways, hello, you whoever is in the internet's watching. Apparently, it's me, VW Bricks. How am I watching myself? I don't have YouTube open. Strange. Anyway, doesn't matter. Castle tower building, we will go. I'll probably build for an hour or so unless someone shows up, and then we'll stay on longer. I mean, stream my build for an hour or so. And if someone shows up, then we'll continue on. Like I said, apparently I'm the only one watching on YouTube. Which again, weird, because I'm not on YouTube right now. So how can I be watching me? side. Okay, 3 of them put together plus this one. And all of these I have to rebuild. From there. Oh, Rick's there. Hold on, Rick. I didn't get in.
Hey.
Hey, Rick, how are you?
I have no idea how this is going to sound because I've been monkeying with the audio and video because I'm moving stuff around.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a little bit of background noise, but it's nothing annoying or anything.
Is it more than you've heard before?
Yeah, it's more. It sounds like a fan or an air conditioner or something.
I do, and I got it.
Yeah. So it's not a problem. It's not bugging. It just
okay.
That's the only audio difference I hear.
Let me see.
Seth is online.
Okay, let me switch to.
Hey, Seth.
Testing 1 2.
Oh, that's perfectly clear.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, that's
so
like,
I was trying to make a decision if I was going to take the headphones off so I can move around a little freer.
Yeah.
So what I might do is when I have to go farther, I'm just going to lift them off for a second.
Yeah, well, if you disappear off the screen, we know you're not there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is first world problems. Boo hoo, my big sets don't fit on my shelves. I need to make them fit.
Oh, are you reorganizing?
Well, that big bad boy became a problem. I actually can't fit it overhead like I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
So now it's what do I fit and where now?
Yeah.
So I'm not actually doing photography like I thought. Here, I can close that. Oh, not for me because I'm real anal about. Oh, I can't do new builds until I get certain things done.
Yeah.
And I am the worst procrastinator. I think that's the worst part of being an AFOL and being someone who can spend sometimes stupid money. Because I don't have other hobbies that are expensive. I don't have bad habits, smoking, drinking, drugs.
Yeah.
All the things that would eat up the money. Even the car, I drive a Toyota, so it never breaks down. Hey, don't get me started on the car thing because if people who drive American cars hate me.
Okay, I drive a Ford. Just so
do you?
Yeah, so but before that, I used to drive Nissans, and like I had a Pontiac once, but I've had Subaru, I've had Nissan, and I love those vehicles.
What's been your best experience?
I really like Nissan, although the interior quality is always like it's all more plasticky than anything.
That's my big complaint about my Toyota now. My 2018 versus my 2015.
Yeah.
It almost felt like a slight step backwards. Not that there was a real change or anything, but it's just the fit and the finish. And I know there's certain panels because I watch videos come and trying to learn how to take my stereo out because I want to put a new CarPlay stereo in. And I've been watching like some of it's toolless. I can pop them out if I really wanted to with my hands. Like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
So I'm not terribly happy with that, but
The only reason why I jumped over to a Ford, like I drive an Escape now, and I've had 2 Escapes in a row, and it's because they can pull. They have pulling power. I have a trailer, and so I'm pulling 3,500 pounds with my Ford Escape, which is a 4-cylinder engine, where most of the other cars in that class can't do it. So
I can pull 1,500 pounds, but that's including the passengers. So really. And that's my 2018 RAV4. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't have any plans of really attaching a trailer to this vehicle, but
yeah,
that does kind of suck.
Yeah. My problem now is the newest design of the Escape is ugly. I do not like it. It's too rounded. So I was interested in like the Bronco Sport, but because I like the squariness and it's the same body as the same frame as the Escape. But the Bronco Sport can pull only like 2,000 pounds or 1,500 or something like that because it's a 4x4. It's more of an off-roader.
Yeah.
So it's geared towards that. So it's like, okay, fine. And then it's like, oh, the big Ford Bronco that can pull 3,500 pounds, but it's also, $50,000 to $70,000. So it's a lot more expensive. So I'm like, I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm very happy with my 2018 RAV4 when I got it.
Yeah.
And the reason we grabbed it was we had the 2015 in white, loved it. 2 accidents during the time period, and we just kind of felt, the karma of the vehicle wasn't so great. Let's cash out, sold it, got a new one. but I've never had an issue. Like 2001 Corolla, 2005 Corolla, 2009 Matrix. I love Toyota.
Yeah. I understand. I know lots of
and
people
when I
that love
when I fell in with them, originally we were trying to get a Honda. We went to the Honda dealership.
Yeah.
At the time, I wanted Civic because Civics were cheap and easy to mod and have some fun with. We went in there. I went in there with my '89 Grand Am, and I came onto the lot. They largely ignored me. I wanted a test drive. They just treated me like garbage. 2 days later, I went to Toyota. I wasn't even on the property. 5 minutes before someone put keys in my hands. You want to go for a test drive?
Yeah.
And here was the funny thing. Technically, I had no license. Ha. I was one of those bad. I was dumb. Yeah, I wasn't even licensed yet. Technically, No, technically, I just wasn't.
Yeah.
And my wife. Well, I was driving for 2 years. My wife's in the back seat. She's looking at me. Yeah, why not? This is how times have changed now. Like you got to show your license and hand it over, and photocopies are made. But this was a long time ago. And they took us for a test drive, and an hour later we were signing paperwork.
Yeah.
Actually, we were only half signing. He had to come back to me 3 days later. Oh, you didn't sign this and this and this, and it's like, really? How did I get off your lot, buddy? And the truth is, we had. We had the car. We were already driving. We'd already taken 1 day trip.
Wow.
And it's like, I really need you to sign this. Like, then you're coming to my place. That was our attitude. And because I had the car, it was already mine. It's like, what are you going to do? I wasn't trying to be a horse's A, but yeah. No, that was a funny time.
Yeah, Seth is saying they got 250,000 out of their Escape, but also doesn't care for the new body style. I mean, I've done over 100K on each of mine, but usually what happens is after about 3-ish years, the dealer usually contacts me and says, "Hey, do you want to upgrade? Or do you want to switch over?" And I like at the last time my I had a 15 Escape, and it didn't have like the Android Auto or anything like that. And I'm like, yes, I do, because I wanted those type of features. And now it's kind of like the wireless Android Auto. It's like, I couldn't really use that because I went on a trip, and the whole time my phone was plugged in for our map for Waze.
Yeah.
And my battery was like maxed out 100% for a while, right? So, and I don't like doing that. I like keeping it at 80. So with the wireless, at least you can just set your phone down and you still have the Android Auto. But
So the one we got now, my wife drove it out of Dairy Queen without paying attention, and she got hit. All her fault. And so we didn't have the car for 2 weeks while the front end was being fixed, and so we had a Volkswagen. I want to say Torg. I can't remember. Maybe the Touareg. Nice all-wheel, four-wheel. Drive, fun, very grippy on ramps, and turns, kind of fun. But what it did have that I liked was, of course, Apple CarPlay. Wow, that is so nice when Waze is right there on the screen. It's like, okay. Yeah. So I've been scheming how I'm going to put my own, dualed in headset into the car, and I can absolutely do it. It's not beyond my skills, but. That's $300, $400, $500, and I got to pop the panels off. And it's just, having the guts to finally rip my car apart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm just not there yet. Yeah, hey, Yvonne.
Your favorite Van Winden. Apparently, I saw the stream. I know what's happening. Take over. That was fun. It was a good stream.
It was a good stream.
I watched it Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. I listen back to some of my streams, especially my New Brick stuff.
Okay.
Just because the conversations on those tend to be better than on anything else I do, and it's fun, and I can listen to it, and because sometimes in the moment you don't appreciate everything you're hearing and everything you're saying. It's like, oh man, that was kind of cool, Yeah. That was a good moment.
I'll go back and listen to them if it's something like someone said or whatever, and I want to someone said something I wanted to, like a website or whatever, and I just didn't catch the name of it or something. So I'll go back once in a while and do that. Not usually on my own stream, but I've done that for other people's streams. So, okay. Lots of towers being built today.
Stein, this is going to be watching everything I own fall. Oh, hey, I think we were talking about this. Cutting plates. This is pretty typical. The good news is this one wasn't Lego.
Wasn't Lego? Yeah.
No.
I've cut some as well over time.
I was so proud of it. Like, it's so cleanly, like I deburred it really nice. And
yeah.
But yeah, that one. I really don't know what I'm going to put where.
My sister got her COVID shot yesterday, so she's under the weather today.
Oh, it's so bad. Like she's feeling really awful from it? Or?
Yeah, well, she had a fever this morning. She posted in our family group that she had a fever, and I was like, wow, I don't think I had a fever last night, like when I got mine. But I mean, it affects everybody differently, right? So
yep.
You know, and the fever is just your body building its antibodies against it. So
yeah,
you gotta let it go. So yeah. Well, now you have something to watch or while you fall asleep, or something to fall asleep to. So just the sound of my voice just knock you right out.
Okay, I'm going to jump off for about 20 minutes. Chicken just came in the house, and I'm hungry. I will be back.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Actually, and I'll even just can I just leave the
for sure.
thing here?
Sure. Yeah, we'll just stare at all your sets.
Remove from.
Oh, you can do that too. Then we don't stare at anything. No, I just stare at myself. No. So I see he'll jump back in later. Anyway, so I'm building towers. So I've got 14 to build. Part of this is I'm trying to figure out how many more parts I need. I bought a nice big cup of these little gray curvy pieces in Ottawa. I bought the store out of the parts they had, and that's to go on the inside. Well, that's not a good example. Wait, none of these are good examples. It's to go on the inside, like right here in the wall corners. And it goes all the way down and it makes a perfect seam. So it looks absolutely beautiful. But I probably need 3 cups of these, and I only got 1 1/4. So I'll have to look for more at some point. Still 105 cents. That sucks. For me, I wasn't sick. I was just sitting on the couch the whole day, and I had no energy to do anything, and I watched TV all day. And about 8 o'clock at night on that second day, I finally started to feel a little better. So, and yeah, these are my castle bases. So, time to go back and get more. I bought everything from the store. They didn't have any more. And yesterday, I traveled into Toronto to visit one of my friends. Well, I actually traveled to Hamilton to visit one of my friends. And I hit 2 of the 3 Lego stores in Toronto, and none of the stores. I did hit the 3rd Lego store just because someone had already posted an inventory of the parts they had on their walls, on their pick-a-brick wall. And none of the stores have any new parts because they've been closed for so long. They had a backlog of parts, so they hadn't ordered anything new. So, I mean, the Sherway store I went to yesterday had empty spots. They had empty bins because they just don't have any parts, and they're waiting for the orders to come in, or they're waiting for those parts to come in. So yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully the stores start carrying them, and if so, I might take a quick trip down one day, try and get some. Oh, this is 3 high. And so I was trying to figure out why. Let me make some more here. I was trying to figure out why this was so high, and it's actually 2 of them. So I'm trying to build 4 at a time. We'll see how well that goes. Okay, I'm trying to use up some of these grayish bricks here because I seem to have a lot of them sitting around. So yeah. So yeah, I think I drove for 5 or 6 hours yesterday, which is now like the 2nd day in a row I drove that long. Online, yes, I can buy them from Lego directly, but you can't. I bought a cup of these, which is about 500 or so, and this cup costs $20. And online, I can only buy quantities of 200, and I don't know what the price is on them, but I would have to basically do multiple orders in order to get the required amount I need, I think. And I'm going to have a look at Bricklink, our website for buying brick, to see if I can get any there as well. But I just haven't had the time to do it. I'm going to see how long this will last, and then I'll give you an idea of how many I have. But yeah. So hopefully I can get, one of my friends in Ottawa was the one who told me about that part being available. So maybe if it comes back in stock, I can get him to mail me a couple of cups. You can keep the cups and just mail me a bag full of the parts. So yeah. But it is what it is. So one of the things I try to do with this is just try and go with a random pattern of colors. I'm using 4 different shades of gray and for the outside, so I get more of a blocky type effect. Every castle or every wall is going to have these 2 little pips in dark gray here and here. That's just because of the internal parts that I'm using. These A-frames, they stick out a bit. So there's a little bit of symmetry in, but I'm trying to mix it up a bit with the rest. So, all right, have fun. So say hi to Alex for me. Of course, you probably already are on the phone talking to my niece. So yeah, just building away. So if anybody else is watching, what are you guys working on? Doing anything today? It's a nice quiet Sunday. Let me know. I figured I'd stream a little bit today because, well, I haven't been online for a bit, and I'm doing a task that's a little boring, so I might as well talk to people as I'm doing it. Maybe not boring. I'd rather say a little bit repetitive. Just the same stuff over and over again. Oh, I got a technical piece here. I'll deal with that later. So. Even though my sister's not listening right now, I bought her a little set for Christmas, or maybe later, maybe earlier. Depends if I get to see her or not. Oh, Seth. Just finished cleaning up the yard. I've been working on a mock for about a week. Wanted to display something at Brick Fair, Alabama, but I think I'm going to trying to build above my pay grade. Hey, Seth, I'm going to be at Alabama as well. So when you get there, look for me. Introduce yourself. Can hang out and chat for a while. It's a bunch of us going from Tons of Fun, from Old Gray Bricks, from Pink Bucket Nation, maybe even a few here from the Canadian Brick Builders. Been trying to rally the troops, see if anybody wants to go. But I'm already registered, so I'm looking forward to that, assuming they let me cross the border. Sorry for the rumble. Need more bricks. Meaning crossing the border, assuming the borders are open from COVID and it hasn't gotten any worse. If not, it'll be 2023 I'll be going. So I will go. Oops. So. All right. Oh, I can do this one stuff. So I add the 1x4s to this. A few more. that one back for now. Okay, now I need 1x1 bricks with stud. Which I have some right there, but I think I'm going to dig in my bin. Which I should really sort this bin. But I have a bunch here. 1, 2, 3. Uh, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I got 115 here. I know it's going to be great. I've never been to a convention. I met Chris, Julian, Dana, Mark, Matt, and Meredith. Just Jeff. Hoping things don't get to the point of shutdowns again. Yeah, agreed. Are you part of Peach Log, Seth? Considering everybody in that group is Peach Log. Oh, and just Jeff. Well, or did you just go to ABC that time where everybody went, including Jeff? Or were you at Brick Rodeo? Oh no, not everybody was at Brick Rodeo though. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to conventions for sure. I think next year I've currently got 2 plans that I know about, which is Bricks Brick Fair, Alabama, and Bricks Cascade in Portland. But I'm debating Chicago. I went years ago, but sorry, I'm counting. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm debating Chicago. It's not that far of a drive for me, probably about 10-ish hours. It's just a question of, do I want to do another one after going in March, like January, March, June. I'd also love to go to Brick Fair, Virginia again. And the Quebec group's going to do one in November next year too, so I might do that one too. So it's really just a question of if I can afford to, stay at hotels for that period of time, or get a bed and breakfast or something in Airbnb. 15, 16. Okay. That's that for now. Just so. Hey, Chantel. If you want to jump in, you can. If not, I know sometimes you're working and stuff, but or I think you were north of us a while ago as well, so I don't know if you're near a computer and you want to jump in, but if so, go ahead. Just building and chatting. Rick is also in the background. He's away from his desk, so he's going to have some lunch and then jump in a little bit again. Rick, all bricks count. Rick, not Rick Brickham. He's been silent for a few days too. So, and things are going well. Just came back from vacation. Got a part at the Lego Ottawa, or the Ottawa Lego store, that I really needed, and it's working out well. So it's my first day really home. Yesterday I went up to visit Dave Cowdice, and we went to the Brick Shack. It was just the 2 of us that showed up, which is cool. I mean, we haven't hung out for a while, so it was nice to spend a day with him and his family. I ended up going over to their place afterwards and hanging out. And then today's really my first day home. Slept in this morning because I didn't get a great sleep when I was on my trip, just because the room was really hot. Like, it was so hot in the resort. Well, we were in Mont Tremblant, Quebec, and we had a heat wave as well as that was here. And our hotel room because I have 2 kids and boy and girl, I ended up getting a 2-bedroom condo, so it was actually a pretty big space, but the air conditioner was only in the one room, and they had fans to blow air into the 2 bedrooms. Like, the air conditioner was in the main room, and it just was not cold enough in the room for my taste. So I kind of had a hot sleep, so I didn't really enjoy that. And yeah, I met Joseph yesterday too. That's right, because I went to Sherway Gardens to look for parts. He happened to be there in the line behind me. So I chatted with him for a little bit, but then he had some issues with his trying to get the lug discount, because yesterday was AFOL day as well. So he got kind of busy with that and got kind of tied up, and I think he was in a hurry to leave because he basically ended up rushing out of the store, and I never got to say bye to him. But yeah, it's kind of neat to randomly meet up with people that you've met online. So, and I mean, Seth and I were just talking about Brick Fair, Virginia as well, or Brick Fair, Alabama as well. It's going to be my first convention, assuming again we can cross the border and COVID isn't kicking butts again. But yeah, it'll be nice to get to a convention. Okay, I'm gonna rumble for a minute. Lots of parts. Whoops. So luckily I've had a Bricklink order come in the past few weeks, and that's for, oh, it's kind of blurry off to the side there, but for this part, ordered a bunch of these and the wedge plates that I'm using inside. Oh, hey, Bricklink orders got paid too, so now I got to do that later. Okay. Anyway. Oops, I just knocked a castle wall off my template. Where did that one go? Over here. Okay. Anyways, back to building. So yeah, we'll hopefully do another meetup at the Brick Shack at some point in the future, and get together, meet more people, or get to see everybody, or a lot more of us. I ended up just trying to see if anybody wanted to do the Brick Shack, because I wanted going to the Toronto stores as well, just to look for parts. So I figured I might as well continue going and check the Brick Shack out. It's a new location at the firehouse, so. No problem, Seth. You never have to apologize for having to deal with family stuff. First day of school tomorrow. Wow. I guess we still worry about those days. My kids are grade 8 and 10, so first day of school is a little easier these days. It's like, get out of the house and go to school, please. And then lock the door and have a party. No. So no, Chantel was joined in, and I was just chatting with her a little bit about what's been happening over the past few days. So, oh my gosh, I am over each of these towers, 16 pieces. Oh, my sister's back too. Hey, sis. Just chatting away. Rick had to run and grab some food, so he'll join in a little bit. He's still on the chat, just in the green room, as they would say. So, noise. Lots and lots of pieces. You know what? I'm just realizing I should probably center myself more, or see if I can center my camera a bit better. So that the cords don't dangle in. Yeah, it's a bit better. Can't see more what I'm doing. So, kids start back so late. Our kids, I mean, I'm assuming you're up in the States. I know some kids have already gone back at the 1st of August. Here in Ontario, actually probably most of Canada, first day of school is just after Labor Day. So, I mean, my kids go back in 2-3 weeks. Just doing the math. Yeah, 3 weeks from now, my kids will be going back on the Tuesday. So, but I mean, they were also in school till like June 26th or something like that. So, I mean, we get the same still get a 2-month school break, but different 2 months than in the States. So, all right. How's my niece doing there, sister? Since you were talking to her, hope she's doing okay. Would love to be able to see her again in the future. I need more parts here. This time 1x2 plates. Oh. Yeah, over the weekend, my ex was doing the what kind of clothes do the kids need to have, doing the do your clothes still fit check. And of course, both of my kids have grown so much over the summer. And my son's school uniform for high school, grade 9, he wore it for like 2 months because he was in for the first semester, and then he went to homeschool or remote learning after that. And his pants that were too big on him in the past are now too small for him. So got to order some new pants and stuff for him. But eating a peach, having a coffee. Alex started teaching a week ago or so. Yeah, okay. So she's got a grade 5 and 6 this year. Yeah. So my niece teaches up in northern Quebec in a Inuit village. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I think that's the politically correct way to say it. And she's been up there for 5 or 6 years now and loves doing it. And so we haven't been able to see her for a couple of years just because of the fact that COVID locked them down more than it did us, because they didn't want COVID at all in their small, couple 100-person village. I'm not sure how many people are actually in it, but it's a small northern community that only has access by aircraft. I think they probably get some boats in, but I don't know if that's true or not. Is it all aircraft since, or do they actually have like ships come in during the summer with supplies? I don't know. You can post those to resell. Oh yeah, Thomas's pants. Yes. Yeah, we can sell them off. That's not an issue. Actually, technically, in a couple of years, his youngest cousin will start the same school. So, I mean, we could always just give him those pants because they'll probably fit him at that point. But anyway, so. Oh. So, you feeling any better, sis? She got her shot yesterday, so the vaccine, her second shot, and it's knocked her off her butt, so to say. Okay, back to 1x2 bricks. Put these plates away, that way I don't have a lot of clutter. Okay. 300 population. Boat comes once a year, big cargo, train carts full of large items. Yeah, that's what I was wondering if that was what happened. I think I actually saw a Discovery Channel show about one of those ships that transports stuff to the northern communities all the way through northern Canada. I'd assume that would be like a huge big deal for everybody to see. The villagers probably love it. The community probably loves it when the ship arrives. What's that saying? Once a year. That blows my mind. Yeah, I know. It's like, well, I mean, they get food deliveries through aircraft, like airplanes. I know my niece has the ability to order stuff from Amazon. It just takes a lot longer to come. And they order their groceries online from a grocery store in the lower part of Quebec, and they ship it up on the airlines. So, never had the body aches this bad before, but I want another peach. I'll go get another peach then. Stay eating food. Drink a lot of water too. I don't know if you were doing that yesterday, but hydration helps with the vaccine, I've heard. Of course, it's probably too late now because you're already suffering. So if you didn't do it before, too bad. Everything else is flowing in. Yeah, I'm assuming like they have an airport up there, and I'm assuming they get probably flights in daily, or at least multiple flights a week at least. But yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, how would I get my Lego? I couldn't drive somewhere and go to a Lego store, or go to a Walmart. I mean, yes, I could still go to Amazon. I get that, but how would I see the Lego sets? How would I keep my bricks warm during the winter? I guess I'd be Anyway, just joking. Obviously, they have heat up there and stuff. Like she's gas furnaces or whatever. So yeah. It takes about 2 weeks to get her orders. Oh, multiple flights today. Okay. Yeah, because I know they're in a chain of towns. Like the airplanes fly into multiple towns. Like her town is her village is one of the stops of many that they fly to. So lots of connecting flights out of there. Well, not lots of, but I mean, every plane that comes in is probably going to another location afterwards. So I'm gonna have to grab the red brick soon. Okay, that one is almost ready. I'll put that off to the side. Right now, these are quite floppy, but as I get the top up, like as I finish off the layer, get up to this point, it gets a little more sturdy. So, and yes, I know they have houses and heat. I was just being sarcastic. And yeah, it is beautiful. Some of the pictures I've seen. My sister actually posted a picture of caribou coming through one of the northern towns. It wasn't my niece's, but and it's like a herd of caribou coming through the town. We were joking that they were, they passed a stop sign, and a few of them actually did stop, and the rest didn't. What were they thinking? 5. Oh, I should do this. 5, right? 5 bricks. Yeah. Okay. 11 or 13 communities. I can't remember, but a continuous route to each community. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just how that's what they do to survive, right? Like, you need the air traveler in there. I've been in an igloo. Yes. I don't have anything smart ass to say for that, so I won't say anything. But yeah, it'd be cool to be in a real igloo, not something that's been something that's been built by the people that I don't know, pioneered it. I don't know if that's the right word, but the people that are the most experienced in building it. So doctor comes to the clinic once a week. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if you have a medical emergency, you have to get on the plane and fly to the closest town that has a hospital, closest bigger city that has a hospital. So it's a different life for sure, but probably a simpler life necessarily. You don't have the internet isn't as prevalent up there. Like the speeds are not as great, so you're not surfing all the time. You've got other things to do. So you're not on live streams doing live stream things. Hey, TB Lego fan, someone new to the channel. Just doing a build of some castle towers. That's I've got 16 in total to build. I've built, well, I'm building 4 right now. I've built 1 completely, which I'll kind of tilt sideways for the camera. That's not really working. I can't get low enough. Move these out of the way from that. It's basically a hexagon castle tower. That it's the first one in many that are going to be in this castle that I'm building. So let me just move this here. Put that over here. Give myself a little bit more room. There. Okay. So thanks. We have another one. Awesome and cool design. Thanks. Yeah, I like it. It's I've seen people do this with hinges before, and I've realized that putting these new curved plate bricks that we have. Well, I mean, we've had older styles, but putting these 2 curved bricks in allows you to get a pretty close angle. Obviously, panels will do the same. So in that gap, it's basically, I'll turn it over. In this gap, it's basically just a brick with the studs on the side, and then a plate, and then panels or those curved bricks, and they fit in nicely. Here you can see I've got one of each. See if I can get it. So I've got a panel, and oh, actually that's two panels there, and on this side it's the curved bricks touching. So they're interchangeable, and I've just done that so that I can get the different heights and still have, you know, the crenellations on the top that look to be spaced properly. I mean, this one's a little bigger, and I have another design. That I might switch over to for that, which is, let me just grab my mock-up tower, which is hiding back here. So the other theory I have is right here. So instead of using that, I'm using those new slope bricks, and that just gives me a little bit more from this view. It makes the space between a little bit better. So I've got a bunch of these on order from Shop at Home, or from Bricks and Pieces, but they haven't arrived yet. So for now, I'm using the curved ones. So my sister is online watching as well. She's been on for a while, but she says hello to you, TV. And we were talking about my niece who lives up in northern Quebec, and in a small Inuit village, and we were talking about how if you are sick and you need to go to the hospital, you got to go to a different town, which is Kuujjuaq. It has a DA6. I don't know what a DA6 is, or to download a program she was watching. Oh, it takes a day or two to download a program she's watching. Yeah, we were also talking about how the internet is so awesome up there that if you want to watch a show, you got to download it, and it takes a day or two because the internet's pretty slow. So I was just kind of saying that it's more of a relaxed type world where, you know, we don't have the joys of the internet, so you got to find other things to take your time. How big is this build going to be? So this is the current plan for the castle, which is let me take my sister's thing off of there, which is basically 16 towers, an inner keep. The front entrance is right here. An indigenous community. See, I just didn't say that because it's hard to say. But right now, this is based on. This is a. I'm just trying to do the math. A 6 times. So this is based on this size of a plate for a grid. So it's an 8-stud grid, and 8 studs in my full-size version will be actually 8 and 8 is, or it's actually 48s. So 48 studs by 48 studs. So this is going to be, you know, 8 times the size for one plate. So basically, it's fairly accurate that this is, because this is 3 studs, it would be 8, 12, or 8, 16, 24 studs across. So 3 of these is basically the size of that tower. And when I compare it against here, it's fairly close. It's about a brick off. And that's just because the math of the hexagon doesn't allow it to be perfect. But yeah, so yeah, there's lots of, so hey, cool. I come from Holland, but your channel is awesome. Well, thank you. I am Dutch. My sister also, who's online, is Dutch. So she starts talking Dutch to you. I hope you're a Dutch-speaking person, because my sister will start typing Dutch, and it'll probably be bad because we haven't been in Holland for a very long time. But welcome, and thank you. I'm glad you like the channel. And I try and talk Dutch, but it's not so good. I was born here in Canada, so I've been to Holland twice. Once when I was like extremely young, 2 or 3, and then once when I was 15. And I can speak kleine beetje Dutch, a little bit Dutch, or a little bit, you know, I can speak Dutch a little bit. I can understand it a little bit better than I can speak it, but I'm very rusty, for sure. So, Wow, huge. Yeah, my last castle that I've got on my I put some pictures up a month or so ago on my Instagram feed, or it's also on my Flickr channel, Flickr page. Is and there she goes, she's talking Dutch. My last castle was actually, for those 48 by 48 plates, it was 3 deep plus 32, so it was like 3 plus. That's not really 32. It's probably another 2. Anyways, so three and a third by 6 across. So it was 18 of these. This current one is 16, and that plan I have is just a plan. I might change it out. Depends on how the building goes. I mean, I do have this cliff in the back that with a waterfall coming down that I do want to create and have like a bit of a pool or a bit of a small lake river in here, and the river will come into the inner keep, so there's a little bit of water supply for them. And this wall is meant to be more of a mining wall, and my thought is in the background to put miners or to put dwarfs or something somewhere in the rock walls. But I might go wider, I might go deeper, I might do some green space around, just because I do like to have the green space and have some more trees and stuff. I mean, I may do a little forest inside. I don't know. I'm still playing with it in my head. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, see, I can't get that. Am I speaking? Yeah, I don't know. I think Pratt is speaking, but your buildings are huge and beautifully decorated. Well, thanks. Yeah, I enjoy building. I tend to build big, and I was just realizing a while ago, like I've got a lot of friends that build smaller stuff, and they kick them out really quickly, and it's like I should probably try and do that one day, but that's when I'm out of big projects to do, which will be a while. So I wonder what kind of chicken Rick got. Rick, one of the other guys who is on this stream, he's in the back room. He went to go grab some lunch. He said his chicken had arrived, so now I'm curious what kind of chicken you got. And of course, by saying that, I'm getting hungry. Add a waterfall. Yeah, I'm going to add a waterfall. There's a waterfall. Oh, well, okay. There is a waterfall in there. It's loose right now, but the water comes. Just get the light here. Actually, hold on. I'll turn this light on. It'll probably change things, but a little bit better. The water comes down this cliff, and I do have a little plate in here that represents the waterfall, but it's kind of stuck on the side. But yeah, I'm going to have a waterfall as well. So yeah. I'm going to turn that light back off. I can't reach the switch. My computer desk shifted when I moved some stuff around the other day. Anyway. So, oh, Rick's back. You ready to come on, Rick? Yeah, okay, thumbs up. Here's Rick, he's back. What kind of chicken did you have, dude? Oh, I can't hear you. You're no audio. Oh, there you go. I heard a click.
Jollibee.
Jollibee?
Yeah, it's Filipino. Think Filipino KFC, but a lot more options.
Oh, okay.
Lot less. By the way, the chicken, a lot less greasy.
Oh, okay.
So if you actually eat trash fast food chicken, give it a shot if it's in your area.
Yeah, I don't know. I not wonder if they're are they a chain or?
Yeah. They have entered the Canadian market about 2 years ago, but huge, biggest chain of its type in the Philippines and other
cool
places in that area.
My sister said, "Welcome back." So we've got a few other people here.
Peach tea.
Oh, peach tea. Actually, I've tried it. It's not.
Well, it's a Monster Rehab.
Oh,
it's an energy drink.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I've avoided those like the plague.
Yeah,
I needed more energy.
Oh no, I needed a pick me up.
So we've got someone watching TB Lego fan who's from Holland who's joined in and is watching.
Oh boy. Hey, David.
Oh, and David, hey. Dave, if you want to join in, you can. The invite's in our group chat. Excited to see the progress of your buildings. Have a good night, TV fan, or a TV Lego fan. And yeah, I'll probably post some progress shots as I go. Once I get a few more towers built, I can actually start doing the landscaping or do a corner of it and see how everything lines up. So
Actually, hey Jeff, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go for it.
So you're using StreamYards. How are you doing picture-in-picture right now?
I'm running OBS in the background.
Oh, so OBS,
So,
and then you're creating
yeah.
one new source. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Me and my
right now
daughter were talking. I figured you were doing something
because
like that.
I can do this and move myself around.
Yeah.
Which is nice because I can do a little tiny camera corner. Actually, maybe I'll switch myself over to here.
The
now.
problem with my laptop is not. I mean, I can run 3 cameras, and I can mess around with it, but then to have it all output as one source, it's just a bit much for my setup.
Yeah, and I'm running. I've got a docking station here with my laptop, so that allows me to. I've got a USB plugged into. I've got one camera plugged into my laptop directly, and one camera plugged into my USB on the actual docking station.
Okay.
And that allows you to run 2 cameras. You have to actually have 2 different controllers, 2 different USB controllers in order to do that.
Oh, okay.
So. My sister's gone for a little bathroom. No, not a little bathroom break. A little puppy bathroom break.
Yeah, take care of those puppies.
It's not a puppy. It's a dog. It's full grown. Sheesh.
Nice.
So, okay, I'm gonna start. I gotta dig in for some red brick because I've basically built my towers up to almost the first level. And I think I should move them over here a bit so it's more visible. So.
Playing musical chairs with the boxes.
Trying to make everything fit, eh?
Well, it won't all fit. It's in the end, I'm just going to come up with something that's pleasing to me.
Yeah.
And
David's getting a little sarcastic here. Rick is finally cleaning his background, I see. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I know. I keep talking about doing it.
Yeah.
I am the worst.
Yeah, I saw you guys were streaming last night. I was going to jump in, but I was exhausted. I went to the Brick Shack yesterday, as I was saying earlier, and then spent the evening or the afternoon with Dave K and his family. So I had a little visit there. I got home like 9:30, and then I was like, "Oh, do I want to do some building or do I just want to sit on the couch and relax?" And the couch won.
Yeah, so. It wins a lot in my household too.
So, but procrastinator in chief. Yeah. Sometimes I'm lazy, but other times it's like I'm like, oh, I just want to sit on the couch, but it's like, nope, I'm gonna go down and work on Lego or whatever, and I feel so much better after I've made that decision. And should have done it last night, but it was just like, So hey. Those are huge engines. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, you sure look like it.
Jeff, I threw a link for the chat in the Old Gray Bricks forum. I don't know if in the Discord. I don't know if you're in there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add you to our Canadian Brick Builders chat as well. If you want to join in, I know sometimes you're busy, so. But just figure out how to add him as we're talking here. Customize chat members. Add. Yeah.
Oh, so close. That won't fit. That's one problem when you put one Billy 90 degrees with another one.
Yeah.
But it's not corner to corner. One is overlapping by 7 inches.
Yeah, okay.
I lose a little bit of space. I can't angle certain size boxes in. I don't know if I like that.
I'm just playing D&D right now, bud. Oh, cool. Jeff, if we get time in Brick Fair, Alabama, I would like to try to play Dungeons and Dragons. I have never actually played. I've always wanted to. I tried.
No.
Yeah, I
Never.
I was never in a group that did D&D. And I've always wanted to do it, and I bought like the starter kit to try with my kids, and just none of us knowing what's going on. It's a little bit crazy to figure out. We can do that at the bungalow. Yeah, sounds like a plan. That's what I was thinking. We'll have enough people there to do it. And Dave's saying he's not any better. Keeps saying I'm going to go clean the Lego room, yet I'm watching you guys and I feel like a smart man. Well, Dave, if you have a way to put us on your phone, then you could go to the Lego room and you could start cleaning. Or you can, if you have a laptop, you can just pick up your laptop and bring it to the Lego room and start cleaning while you listen to us.
Yeah.
Or you can just put your computer in the Lego room so you can just do both at the same time. Anyway. Don runs the game. He's coming. Em plays. She's coming, and I play. So that's all good. Yeah, and Maddie will be there too. So I don't know if she'll be interested, but it'll be fun. I don't know. I've always wanted to give it a shot, and one of the post-COVID things I do want to do is try and see if I can join one of the local gaming groups or something, because I do love board games and card games and all that stuff, but kind of hard to do them right now.
The last time I played AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, was probably 84.
Oh wow.
Yeah, or maybe 86.
Seth's saying he's never played either, and he doesn't want to have another thing to lose out in life. Yeah, I don't care. If I get killed in the first round, that's fine. Whatever. And Dave loves D&D as well. Sucks at it, but it's fun. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a big Catan player. At least when I have people around to play Catan with.
My daughter would love to play that with some people.
Yeah, it's awesome. I also like card games. So Wizard. I don't know if you ever played Wizard.
I haven't
as well. Yeah, it's a fun one. Just you need you need at least 4 people to play it. And at that point, I might just play Euchre. But Wizard's a longer game, but it's pretty cool.
Is it sad if I say I like Uno?
No, not at all.
I love that game.
Uno's cool.
And then on the flip side, I'll say I hate Crazy Eights when really they're kind of the same game. I mean,
same, yeah. Star Trek Catan is the best Catan. Yeah, this is true.
Oh,
I haven't actually played Star Trek Catan though, so I can't say it's true, but I assume it's true. So, yeah, I ended up buying a deck of cards while we were in Tremblant for vacation, because it's like, okay, if it gets to be a rainy day or whatever and my kids get bored, then at least we can play some cards. And at one point my son grabbed the deck and he's like, hey Dad, let's play Crazy Eights. And I'm like, really? Can't we play like something else? Like, you're in high school now, I should teach you how to play Euchre, because that's what the whole thing was in Euchre, right? Like,
yeah.
Or in high school for us, we were always playing Euchre. But yeah. So hopefully he lets me teach him at some point, because at least Euchre can play 2-player.
That is not going to work.
Yeah, those are Billy bookcases, right?
Yeah, everything here is Billy's.
Yeah. So
and the unfortunate part is the one shelf that's hardwired is the one that causes me the most grief.
Oh yeah.
Which is the one that's just above my hip. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff's saying they always played poker at high school at lunchtime. Yeah, my kid just my oldest, the high school student, he's been playing Red Dawn Redemption 2, I think it is. And he said, hey Dad, I just won $4 playing poker, and now it's all about, hey, I want to do poker. I'm like, really? I don't want to play poker. I don't want to teach you to gamble. No thanks. That's okay.
Yeah, that's a life skill I'd like you not to pick up.
Hey, Butt Chop. Just trying.
Hey, Butt Chop.
Just doing a little chat.
Mr. 82 hours.
82 hours. Yes. Wait till the girls hear that. Oh wait. That's not what you mean.
You're on fire.
I like castle. Okay. Next level. I got. I'm building butt chop. I'm building 3. Well, technically 4 towers at the same time. Of 16, I've got 1 built completely. So I'm not Canadian Jeff. Stop that. I'm not Canadian Jeff. I'm VW Bricks. The Cali Brick Click, they did a call out to me. Well,
you're not actually Canadian?
I am Canadian, but I don't go by Canadian Jeff. But Cali Brick Click did a call out to me at the beginning of one of their videos a couple of weeks ago. And right before that, I was on Jeff's stream for the 82 hour stream, and Jeff had written, Canadian Jeff on there. So when they were grabbing footage, Ninja saw the Canadian Jeff written below that, so he ended up calling me Canadian Jeff in that stream. It's like,
and now it's sticking.
Well, now everybody's
Okay, that's not good.
Cool. Butt Chop's doing their lug's doing a castle collab. Cool. How? What kind of castle collab? Are you all building sections of the castle, or are you doing different castles with like green space between type thing? We did that for a few brick fets in the past, and I had one castle on one end, and then we had a huge green space in between, and then another castle on the other end. It was pretty fun. Yeah, you got both Jeffs up here. That's for sure.
Just
Canadian VW Bricks. It's Jeff from Canada A. Yeah, but we use EH, not EYY. The same. I'd be ashamed if my folks. I'd be ashamed if my folks were cops too. I don't get that. Cops. Oh, I missed something here. I was gonna say what? He's ashamed of his Mountie parents. Yes, no, my parents are not Mounties. Definitely not. In fact, we don't even have Mounties in Ontario. Do we? Well, RCMP, I guess, is in Ontario, but they don't.
RCMP and OPP we have.
Yeah, but our OPP aren't Mounties.
No,
just the RCMP, and they're probably more prevalent in the northern parts of the province. For us, I don't think they have much of a presence in the lower part of. Well, I guess a border security maybe they're.
Well, OPP on the highway.
Yeah, but I'm saying RCMP.
Yeah, RCMP. Yeah, we don't really.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, like we never really see RCMP.
Yeah, you've done something wrong if you get RCMP in your face.
Yeah,
that's my experience. They don't come a calling.
Convention theme is bridges or something. Oh, cool. OPP, yeah, you know me. Yes, okay, Jeff, we got it. Ontario Provincial Police and Ontario Provincial Police in this case. Also bridges, really? Castle bridges. I don't know. So, hey Jeff, it's turn to roll your dice there. I don't know. He's playing D&D, so I don't know what you're supposed to do. You roll dice. That's what you do.
Roll your D6.
Your D6, yes. I guess I should bring the dice that I have then, so I have my own set when we do play at Alabama. So that's assuming we have time to be. Well, I guess in the first night we can hang out at the hotel because I'm trying to think. I get into Alabama on the Wednesday, probably around early afternoon if things work out. Depends on what time we leave Cincinnati at in the morning. Oh, hey, there's someone else. Oh, wow, he's actually listened to us.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, Dave.
So I'm on my phone right now, and
yeah.
I wanted to show you guys what I'm dealing with because it's a task. It's a task. Okay, I'm gonna switch. There you go.
This is the first time we've seen his legroom.
And you could turn your phone sideways. It should.
Yeah, it should auto
go landscape.
There you go. Columbia boxes. Wow. It is a bit of a task.
I feel so much better.
And that's the floor right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not showing you the corner of shame. It's just some
So,
nope.
Hey, Jeff.
Below the desk. You don't see it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
so I've taken your advice. I'm gonna take my phone and I'm gonna start cleaning.
Yeah.
Cool. Why not? I mean, that's the idea. You're doing some Lego related stuff and still able to talk to people.
Okay.
That way you're not doing it alone. So Jeff left because he's their break is over for D&D. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we all build our own castle fortress, and each kingdom must create a bridge to an island to avoid demise. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you're basically a bunch of islands. Cool.
Okay. We're gonna put you guys.
Off the bridge with the boat and you'll at the end. I guess it really depends on what kind of bridge you want. There you go. There you go. I understand now. I'm just catching up on the messages here.
So yeah,
yeah,
Jeff,
so-
I got to stream with Rick yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. I was
Friday.
yeah,
And,
Friday. Yep.
He had a pretty cool story
Yeah.
that he hit about it on Wednesday, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I missed
Box
story.
one of two.
Yeah. Box 1 of 2, and it's the small one.
Okay, now
I actually
now
took
I
a
feel like I'm
delivery today. Was it today? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Got a box from Walmart. I
Yeah.
actually got 2 Caloran shuttles for $125 each,
listening. That sounds good.
Nice.
and it's
Do you-
about to be.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
yeah.
about to go out. It's about to be retired. So
Remember
Figure I'm
the wrong colored one? I got a bunch of those that were on clearance.
no, I got it's the latest one, the black one.
Yeah. No,
And-
it's definitely nicer the one you got.
Well, I read it was the build was flimsier, but it was more accurate and more. Well, yeah, like you said, the color was more accurate, and the build was actually more accurate than the previous one. So
Okay.
so I read reviews that either said it was equal to the previous one or it was better than the first one.
Okay.
See about Chop. You probably left already. He's going to go work on some of his mocks. I'm hearing this being mentioned a lot in the past few weeks. A lot of people are working for Brickworld Chicago for their first major event. Oh,
I'm actually booked for an event on October 17th.
oh, where?
It's a small thing. It's the Montreal Toy Con.
Okay, cool.
So it's a bunch of vendors, the vintage toys, and all that sort. And
Okay.
we've been collaborating with the organizer for at least 10 years, if not more so. So, and he always invites us, and he's actually trying to put on a show on October 17th. So, hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, David.
So
Wait, now we got 2 Daves
Hey,
again.
Dave.
Hey,
Hey,
we
Rick.
got 2 Daves.
Oh, Rick's reorganized his room. He said he was going to.
Yeah. I wanted to take more pictures, but I can't move anything until I make space. So, and
This is,
I tell you,
And
it's
see,
way
David,
too
I'm
big.
in my Lego room.
So you don't wear a hat. You don't wear a hat in your Lego room. My sister's making a comment that she didn't recognize you.
Which Dave? Me or Dave? The other Dave?
No, the other Dave.
Okay, because I was going to go find one.
I'm the
I
other
was gonna
Dave.
say you never wear a hat, Dave. And I just realized that our
Alright.
names aren't there.
Yeah, but I think
It doesn't stay on my head.
was it the last Wednesday when Dave was wearing
Not a good hat.
wearing a hat?
Yeah, he does put a hat on occasionally, but I mean, you're the one that tends to wear the hat all the time.
Yeah.
At least our viewers notice this. And by that I mean my sister, because she might be the only one on right now. Because I know Jeff left and Butt Chop left.
Is our only.
My hat's upstairs.
Yeah. I'm thinking Butt Chop was on, and he's the one that was running the 82-hour stream this year. Was the 72-hour stream. It just went longer. So I'm wondering maybe next year we'll see if we can do one. Do a couple hours on that. But it wouldn't be probably a Wednesday. It would be during the week or on the weekend or something like that.
Whenever.
But
Preferably a weekend, because
it'd be fun to try.
Kids and all.
Yeah, well, we get that too.
I'd love to get in on that stream.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was watching a few of them, and there was they were hitting some of the streams were hitting 80, 90 plus viewers live on there, and I'm like, wow, I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot to keep up with in chat. But yeah, I realized
you can't keep up with the chat.
No, you
with
can't.
80 viewers or more, and
unless
if they're
a lot
all
of us
chatting, you're just streaming and you don't really mind about the chat, or you either that or someone is hosting and the other one and you dedicate someone else to get on the chat.
Someone on chat and then Dave's got that on his head. Dave,
Sure.
where
It's
did
a
that
hat.
come from?
If I turn it around, like that.
Oh, wait. Where did that come as a half thing?
Yvonne said she wanted to see Dave in a hat.
Oh.
Hey, I can do that.
My hat's upstairs.
No, but I'm asking Dave what. I mean, I recognize that it's a Lego head, but what kind of Lego head opens up like that?
The sorting one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, the one with the interior trays. Oh, because the back of the head is all the Gotcha. Do those actually work? I've heard that they're not that great.
I use it sometimes just to make a quick sort between big 2x2 pieces and small
I can do
pieces.
that too.
Oh gosh, look what we started.
I'm just saying,
It's
Pink
not
Bucket Nation, we're better than you because we're using minifig heads. Pink Bucket Nation, we got minifig heads for hats.
Looks more like hair now.
Lego buckets.
Pink Bucket Nation.
Yeah, but you don't have a pink bucket on your head there, Dave. So you
No, but I had a minifig head on my head.
Yeah, but that's not a pink bucket.
I'm saying we're
I know
better
you're
than the Pink Bucket
colorblind.
Nation.
But there you go. I was gonna say I know you're colorblind, but that was yellow, not pink.
I am colorblind, so
I don't know. So I got to hang out with Dave yesterday for the afternoon.
it was fantastic.
Was it good? Was it great?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, I mean it was only the two of us at the at Brick Shack. But that was okay. I mean we hung it there. We each grabbed a cup of brick. Because they have their pick a brick bin. So I ended up getting
the brick bar.
Yeah, the brick bar. I ended up getting a bunch of Technic beams, and then some smaller bags, of little bits and pieces.
To tell you the truth, guys, I was really tempted.
It's a long drive, though.
Drive down and meet up just for the heck of it. It wasn't even for the Lego bricks or just to come down and see you guys. But you know.
Dave, next time, if I would like to get together again at some point, like September, October, or something. So, I mean, next time we do it, if you want, you can drive to Peterborough, stay the night, because I've got beds here when my kids aren't here, and you can basically, we can drive down together the next day, and then you can drive back on the Sunday or something like that.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
I mean, my place is always open for people to come visit.
Me too, and then we can have a barbecue here.
Well, it still it will require a few arrangement with my wife.
Well, yes, agreed. I'm just saying if the opportunity ever presents itself.
Yeah.
Or if you ever just want to come down and visit us, I mean, we can set up a meetup at some point, or we can have everybody up here to Peterborough. Seems like it's the only way to get certain people.
I feel like it's been an eternity since I've seen you guys. So.
Yeah, it has been.
It has been.
Oh, Dave, are you actually in the StreamYard?
I'm just thinking if that still works.
Yeah, it does. Dave's got control too now, so. I'm like, how come things are moving?
So now it will be the Dave's channel.
Well, it's just like Chris and Mark, because Chris doesn't do this stuff. Mark always did it while Chris is running the stream. So I can just be following the feed and just kind of like keep on clicking on notes here and put them on the side there.
Just gonna plug my phone. I think.
My sister's still
out
feeling
of
like crap. No, wait, 30 hours I can't add. Yeah.
Who wants to see the worst Lego box ever made?
Okay.
Hello?
Surprise.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Am I back on?
Yeah, you're there. You were there the whole time. Oh, yeah, those Mario
Who
things.
thought this was a good idea?
Yeah. Although
For
at
a box.
Costco, I saw someone posting, I think it was in one of the U.S. Costco's, but they have a regular standard size box for Mario and Luigi. They had 2 boxes there, and they're both regular style boxes, and it was like a Mario version and a Luigi version.
I wonder if they've done an exclusive SKU for Costco.
Yeah, probably.
I bet you they have. Because Costco over the years has had a lot of the 3-in-1 boxes for the micro fighters and other stuff when no one else had them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, they do get specific things.
Yeah.
And Dave seems to be having some technical difficulties.
We probably had to step out for a sec.
Well, he was saying, "Can you guys see me?" And I was trying to say, "Yeah," but I don't know if he heard.
There he is. Oh, gone.
Oh, no. Dave K. held up one the other day. Brought back memories. Held up. Oh, he left.
I'll find him when he comes back.
Yeah. Dave K. held up one. What? Sis. The Lego box. I can get mine, but it's buried right now.
Yeah, she was saying that you guys had those kind of buckets when we were boxes when we were kids.
Yeah. I did watch the chat just a little later. Yeah, we do, and I actually still have it here. Oh, here he is.
I got him.
Oh no, I got him. No, I got him. No, I got him.
We're both doing it at the same time. You kick him off and put him back in.
Yeah, Dave and I start fighting, and no one can get on the stream.
I'll leave it alone because it's your stream.
No, it's okay. I can do it. I don't care. And yeah, my sister said the wooden Lego box. Yeah, maybe I'll pull it out for Wednesday's stream. There's a stream topic: Lego packaging over the ages.
Oh wow! Oh, so
they still have a long way to go, in my personal opinion, because they're still overpacking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. So I passed on at the Burlington Toy Show today,
which I didn't get to.
Yes, they don't want Dave. Where they don't want Dave.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
It was nice. I actually escaped with my wallet intact.
Oh,
that's a win.
That's a first.
Yeah. You know what though? I don't know how much of that was because my wife was with us. First, I went to the bank. I pulled $200 in cash and I gave it to her because if I didn't spend it, she was going to get it anyway. And so it was an old police set, 1976, and I want to say set 427 or 457. Okay. Small little police van with a police figure, and apparently sealed in box. He had it wrapped also in plastic. He was selling it for $100, and I'm sure I could have beat him down 10, maybe $20. Yeah. But I looked at it, it's like, okay. And I say this honestly, usually if I buy it, I intend to build it. If I bought that, I would never open it.
Yeah.
So I went on Bricklink, looked up the particular set, and it's like, oh, okay. The most expensive price used was $50 Canadian, and then it jumps to the one and only new seller, which is Hong Kong. There's only 6 listings for the set period,
right? And
he had it for $200,
sure,
or just a little bit under. And I'm thinking $100, like, oh, that could be so good. But then I figured, okay, I'm gonna walk around. About 45 minutes later, I took another look at it, and I'm an impulse buyer. I just looked at it again and just kept walking. So I escaped with my wallet intact. You know what? There's going to be someone who's going to appreciate it more than me, because I don't buy any of them just to have it in a box.
Yeah.
I want to build them.
Spinning around the Nebulin B frigate.
Yeah, I know. There's a nice flex.
Grab.
I think my issue with
I'm just going to lean on this here.
Nice.
I was looking at your picture in the
Just
background.
because I need something to lean on.
Come on, Rick.
I think
I
my
think
issue,
when I throw them on stream, people get so mad, and I throw them across the room. Sadly, I have more.
I dropped Galaxy Explorer, so don't even worry about it.
Oh,
But my issue is that any set from the 70s, from 1970 to 1979, basically is basic brick.
yeah,
Right? You could build that set
yeah.
with
There's
your
nothing there
collection that you have in your room right now.
with my bulk loose stuff and shoe boxes
Exactly.
and 96-liter totes and stuff.
Like
I haven't forget box stuff, my backlog, forget all that. I could throw it all out. I still have bulk that I can sort, maybe 5-10 years of my retirement
for
and
sure.
be happy and be busy. And
Yeah.
it's like,
I admire the collectors who want stuff mint in box. It was never me, even when I was a kid. The boxes went in the trash or it went to recycling, and now the boxes go on eBay or whatever. Because I collect bricks.
Yeah.
I don't collect boxes.
I call myself a builder first. I'm 90% a builder.
exactly.
I know people will think, oh, you got 300 sets in your backlog. Yeah, because I have a wife, and
stuff.
I had no time.
Yeah. And you're a procrastinator.
And I am a horrible procrastinator. And I'll tell you the truth, as I'm getting older, I know I can't sit at the desk for long periods of time anymore and build or do whatever I should be doing. So that's an excuse for me procrastinating. I'm just uncomfortable sitting.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Got your back.
Yeah. I've been debating setting up a standing desk here too, just to switch between.
I regret when I set this all up. I really wanted to go to IKEA had 2 different units, and then you put whatever surface you want on. One was like 300, and one was like I think 400 or 500. The only problem I see with either of them is they move too much, because I know people who have bought them use them on their streams. They either mount one camera on it or whatever, and it's really great. Gives you that option of standing and sitting.
Yeah.
But everything they do on the desk, every time they touch, it vibrates the camera, and it's like,
that was weird.
It's not something I want to have happen.
I think my sister is trying to insult us, saying we're
That's
getting
fine.
old.
We still love her.
You're getting old. Yeah.
Especially
I love being old. I love playing the old card. I'm at work and I got these guys half my age, and I run circles around them, and I sit there. Hey, I show them the beard, the grays. Come on, guys, faster, chop. The old man's making you look silly. And if I can shame someone into working faster, sure, I do it with a smile.
So, Cowdice, what are you working on?
I'm going to show you in a second, maybe.
Oh, okay.
in a second,
Maybe.
We want it now, Dave.
Yeah, man.
Now, right now.
This is the
Teenager. We're not old. We're teenagers. We want it now.
Now.
Oh, hey. Someone else is joining. Whoa. Oh, wait. Hold on. Now I'm confused.
Who's joining?
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know who this is, but Dave's setting up a second stream.
Dave. Okay, so now we got 3 days, or Dave, or 2.5 anyway. Or we got Dave's nose cam, and French Dave.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm working on.
Now.
Oh.
Here, Dave, I'll full screen one of these.
And you've decided that you need to squish the trans green, lime green shield into the set.
Hey, Dave.
I'm trying
Put it back on. Oh, you're holding the phone. I'm like, Dave, I just went to full screen you, and anyway, we can't see anything now, Dave.
So next thing is like a VR glasses.
There you go. Let's full screen this.
So I'm not familiar with the Q.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I'm from the. I saw the link at the what was it? Not bricks and beer, but the old gray bricks.
Old gray bricks. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
so I'm a Finnish Lego builder. So it's now like around 12-ish now. So I was just looking at how it works. I've been using this stream lab, so just be interested.
We're not giving you your Lego back.
Yeah, thought so.
We like it.
Wow.
So, but I'm space builder, and I have my gigantic work in progress space thing here.
Oh, I don't have to put this here.
Awesome. Wow.
But
I like it.
I also have a 2-month-old baby, so my building schedule is a little bit off.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Hey, September is not started yet.
Well, this is from the
Ooh,
last
yeah.
year. It's kind of like I'm like, okay, I don't have every. I can't really finish the 1 month, so like, okay, I'll just do it when I want, when I can do it.
So what were the rules for September? Like how long did like not
So
190 studs or
you have a
something?
month.
Or?
Basically, you have a month to build a ship that's 100 studs long, I think.
100 studs.
Studs or wide or tall or however
Yeah, in one
dimension
dimension.
100.
Yeah.
I don't need to once like
But you
completely.
have a month. And you're not supposed to like get the early bird start.
No.
Well, no, they did in the past few years. They did change it to say you have to build. You have a 1 month period. Hold on.
From start to end. Doesn't matter which
from start to end, and it has to start or end in September.
Okay.
So because there's like with all the U.S. schools going back at the beginning of August, they kind of give a bit of time, a bit of leeway, I think it was, or something like that. There's a reason some people just weren't able to build in September. So they decided to say, you can if you build at the beginning of August,
September or end it in September.
Yeah. So as long as it starts or ends in September, you're good.
Okay.
Within the same year, obviously, because
Yeah.
but yeah, Chris Giddens
Yeah,
posted.
I built in September. It took me only a year.
Chris Giddens posted that little cartoon in Old Gray Bricks yesterday or the day before that was basically saying that, it's September's coming up and what am I going to build? And I was like, oh wait, I forgot about September. I built something a few years ago and I haven't done that since. So
It's an interesting challenge, but I'm just like basically at my current state of life, I cannot just have that much free time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I just. For me, I like the process of building stuff more than just hurrying up in 1 month. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You have to be dedicated. You have to work at it every night, every time that you get.
Yeah, I had done it once successfully. I did like I made a little bit bigger scale figure. I used a Technic figure scale, so I could
Okay. Oh wow.
I could have a little bit more. Like I didn't have to put on some details so much, so it was easier. But
yeah.
Oh well, it's not the most nicest to just to hurry up your building so much.
Yeah. Ivan, the Q, I believe you said it was Danish. Am I right? Or
Finnish.
Finish.
Okay.
Finish.
I got the ish part right.
Yep.
Half
You're in
credit.
the right part of the world, Jeff.
Well, it's a similar part of the world. I'm not that close enough, but close enough.
I have been to Denmark, so that's helpful at least.
Oh well, you're ahead of us, most of us, I think. Although, Rick, you've been to Denmark, right?
Me? No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Maybe it's the other Rick. I don't know. I thought someone in our stream had been to Denmark, but
I absolutely wish. I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah. And Yvonne, no, you've never met David Sincere before because you've never come to Brickfet, and that's where you
That's
were
true.
years ago.
Yeah.
But at that point, you didn't really care.
Toronto once in 2014.
Yeah. Years ago.
And you guys came here twice.
Yes, we did. We brought the show to you because we wanted to see you guys again. So I'm grabbing some Legos, so if I make noise, I need more 2x8 plates.
Is this also streamed into some other YouTube channel or whatever social network you're using?
So we're actually all Canadian, and we're part of we created a group called Canadian Brick Builders.
You're the moose herders.
Sorry,
moose herders.
Moose herders.
We
beaver herders.
Beaver herders.
I like
We're
that.
not gonna go into
My
that one,
life.
Dave.
I'm getting a shirt that says that. That's cool. Beaver herder.
I'm pretty sure you're going to get some looks though if you get a certain.
That's
Yeah,
why we're
well-
doing it.
I'm not going to be able to wear that when I work.
But
Not-
yeah, we do a stream Wednesday night. We do a live stream for an hour or two.
Okay.
Which we started started back in March for this year. But you know, with COVID and everything, we can't really get to see each other. I mean, Dave K at the bottom of the screen there. He's I visited him yesterday. He's a 2 hour 50-minute drive from me. Dave Sancier is from Quebec, so he's like a 5-6 hour drive from me.
6 hour drive.
Rick's only about an hour and a half probably from me.
Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto. It's
Toronto.
not Toronto. It's
The center of the
Toronto.
world.
Toronto.
Or Toronto, as we say in French.
Or the big smoke.
Toronto.
Yeah.
The
I
big
heard about
smoke.
the distances there are so vast
Maybe,
compared to Europe.
Yeah.
Of course, well, it's still for me. Like if I go to our main events in Finland, I live in Oulu, so it's like middle of Finland, and the main events are usually in Helsinki, the capital. It's a 6 hour drive, so it's not
Wow.
the easiest, but I usually do it in 2-3 times a year. But now I've been a couple of years really quiet for some reason,
Yeah.
or the well-known reason, let's say.
Yeah, and I mean for us, for me doing a 5 hour drive or 6 hour drive, it's like, yeah, that's what you have to do in order to get places, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were to drive to Quebec, which is our closest province, it would I was there a few weeks ago, and it's probably about a 3.5 hour drive to get across into Quebec. But if I were to go to Manitoba, which is the province on the opposite side of us, it's probably a day drive. I don't know, Dave, you've done it. How long does it take to get to Manitoba?
24 hours from my door to the Welcome to Manitoba sign.
There you go.
Wow.
That's going through Canada. That's staying in Ontario. If you go through the States, I think you knock it down to 20 or 18.
Yeah.
But if you go up to 400, Highway 69, Highway 17, it's 24 hours. It's 10 hours to Sault Ste. Marie. It's 10 hours to Thunder Bay from Sault Ste. Marie. So that's just Lake Superior. And then it's another 4 hours from Thunder Bay to the border.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to see the sign one night. I woke up I finished my shift at work and I had a long weekend. Hey, I want to see the Welcome to Manitoba sign. So I got in my car and I drove 24 hours. To see
Wow.
I was
There's crazy and there's crazy.
So they say the longest highway in the world is the Highway 11. It starts in Toronto and it goes to the Manitoba border.
Yeah.
The longest highway in the world.
1,800 kilometers, give or take.
It's a stupid number, and I live below that. So for me, at the Highway 11, it's an hour and a half. So it's like, but it's fun. It's a huge province, and it's not even the biggest province. I think Quebec has us beat for the biggest province in Canada.
Right?
Yeah, but
So-
you got a whole bunch of land up north that just simply you don't get to.
Well, as I say, they say Ontario, 1 million square kilometers above Highway 17 has never been walked on by foot. 1 million square kilometers.
That's Dave's next goal.
It's a huge province. It's a massively stupidly
So
huge.
you're saying that you still have plenty of space to build your Lego buildings there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't mind living in the snow or permafrost, you'll be fine.
I'm Finland. It's normal here.
I was gonna say. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I have been following up the currently at the Bricks and Beer and the Old Grey Brick shows. So I ended up seeing stuff going there. I haven't really seen any Europeans or any other streams, even though I think there's a lot of streams now going on, but they don't really advertise so much. So
yeah, there are. I mean, I know there's a few UK groups that run like chats and stuff. London Bridges Brick. I think London Brick Bridge.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the actual stream is. London's Calling, I think, is the stream. And I know they pull in some people from more parts of Europe as well, but I know there's a few German people that do broadcasts and stuff, like do post videos and stuff, but I don't really. I mean, I'm usually either asleep or working during the time when you guys are awake. So
Yeah, well, that's it's in the internet schedule. So but good thing is now that there's always something going on happening somewhere at the same time.
Which is pretty fun. I mean, actually, we were actually talking about it a little while ago. A couple of weeks ago was the 82-hour live stream, and it went from Thursday evening till Sunday midnight. And it was basically around the world. People took a couple hour segments and did their different shows. So if you get time, like Google the 82-hour live stream, and there's a schedule and it's links to all their videos. So you could probably see, like, you could probably watch them and kind of figure out where they're from. Might be able to find some Europeans that way.
Yeah.
Or you can just hang out with Canadians. That's okay.
That's right, because we're the best.
Okay, now you're starting to make it sound like we're Americans.
Oh, that's a good point. We're not the best.
No.
We're sorry for that.
We're sorry.
Oh,
We're sorry,
that's
but
fair.
we're the best. But we're sorry.
We're sorry, but we're the best. Oh, jeez.
But we're sorry.
Hey. Yeah. Okay.
So in Canada, do you have many logs? I guess like every county or every state have their own logs.
We're over here in Quebec, we have a one log, but for all of Quebec. So we have about more than, I think the last count was like 125 paying members.
Okay.
So we're the biggest log in, I think, North America. But I know there's a few other logs in other provinces. I know there's, I think there's at least 2 in Alberta.
Yeah.
There's at least 2 in Ontario. At least recognized.
Paralogment, which is up in Ottawa, and then Toralog, I guess, is the most active lug in Toronto. I mean, we're not. Well, I mean, I think Dave's part of Toralug, and I think Rick might be part of Toralug as well. But I mean, there's a bunch of Canadians. There's a bunch of people in Ontario that aren't part of any lug right now. And that's just because, like, we had a third lug at one point, and just we all moved pretty far away from each other, so it wasn't really easy to keep going. But yeah, I know Manitoba has a lug. Saskatchewan, I believe, has one. Like, so each province usually has one. BC probably has 2 or 3.
Yeah, Vic Lug and whoever else over there.
Yeah, Lego Color Guide.
Yeah, anyone got one of these silly books?
No.
It's literally, this is the most boring thing you'll ever pick up. It's got all the codes, CMYK and everything else, sRGB, LEB color, Pantone codes.
Yeah, okay.
You got to be. I figure with you guys with all the vintage stuff, that'd be something you might have been into.
I have the internet now.
But the books also fade. So I think like in 10 years when the books are fading.
Oh, it's horrible. The guy keeps putting out new editions, though. This is the second. I think he's up to 4th. But I mean, it's literally a picture book because you can't read it. There's nothing to read here.
Dave would be so glad to have that book.
I'm too colorblind to even worry about it.
Oh yeah, half of it's just going to look really bad to him, or look really wrong. You must lose a lot of arguments when it comes to color, though.
I don't get into arguments.
The pieces,
I just ignore it.
Oh, you just ignore it.
He ignores it until we point out, hey, Dave, there's a purple brick in your blue plastic space.
That's okay. I put it there on purpose for everyone.
A space rust.
Just wanted to see if you guys were noticing.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
It's the space coolant leaking down.
There you go. Dave does a lot of videos on his channel, and I mean, sometimes he'll be building something, or he'll show off a bit of his sorted brick, and I'll be like yelling at the computer, "There's a different color in there." I usually don't say much about it.
So here's why I was ripping those books out. Look at the space I make.
Look, what are those?
I can buy more Lego. No.
Or you can just put your Nibelung B frigate there.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them. Well, no, I'd have to go to storage to get them all out. Some don't live. Some don't. Oh, some of my Lego does not live with me anymore.
What? That's blasphemy. That doesn't work.
You divorced your Lego?
it was that, or it was going to fall in on my head.
The company has sent a restraining order that.
Yeah.
No, it's bad now because some of the units are getting really expensive out there. $80 a month. It's so retarded to live without your toys. But
Well,
what can
$80
you
a month
do?
is cheap for Toronto.
Yeah, well, that's only 4x8 by whatever, I think.
Yeah, but still
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, you're not parking a car.
These are, yeah. I wish I was actually the one same place where you can park a car. I think they hit you up for $100 a month.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. It really isn't. Cheaper than a parking space, that's for sure. See, these are something I'll never really open, but I got them at such good prices. All those Toys R Us Bricktober figure sets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Bricktober, yeah.
Yeah, the
Bricktober.
old when they were
Oh, the
great.
fakes?
When Bricktober was
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
But
Is the Toys R Us still running in Canada?
yeah, we
Some-
do. But our toys,
Yeah.
but now it's not the same. And I don't even know. Did we have Bricktober last year? Was there anything good? I don't think so.
I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Because I
Because
used
of
to grab
COVID
everything.
and all of the stuff that there wasn't anything. It wasn't a Bricktober.
Yeah.
Well, the company has renewed their license with the Lego company, so the owners and new shenanigans, something like that.
The two U.S. Toys R Us stores, they have miserably failed. If they're not closed now, they will be shortly.
Well, and the Canadian the Canadian group that was writing Toys R Us here, they bought the rights to it directly from Toys R Us US. So that's why.
Yeah, they got the trademark, Jeffrey. They got everything.
Yeah. So
That was actually a good deal by that group.
Yeah.
Because Toys R Us over here in Canada was actually
Very successful.
when they were in trouble. Toys R Us Canada was actually making money.
Yeah.
And
'Cause it was different
But Toys R Us US that had the big debt and
In Canada and USA, is Lego sold like in every possible store, like, or is it like still like do you still have to, like only specific stores that have them, or how does it go there?
I mean the Lego stores or it's
Well, let's
stores
say
that Lego.
in Finland, like we have some toy stores, very few of them,
Oh, so close.
but we mostly have like supermarkets and hypermarkets.
Yeah.
And
okay.
in all of those, you can find Lego bricks, and they have like the MSRP price at minus 25-30% off, and that's what they're selling out. And so hypermarkets are competing with each other with discounts and everything like that. Is that how it goes in USA and Canada?
Well, we have a lot of retail stores like over here in Canada. We have Walmart that's the same, about the same as in the US, and there you can find a selection of Lego toys there. You have and over here in Canada we have a few supermarkets that actually do have a few Lego sets, but it's not all in all supermarkets because it's relatively what a hard word, relatively hard here, and it's still buying your groceries is still very separate from shopping for clothes or
Toys.
or toys or so there's a few supermarkets that do have a few select Lego sets, but mostly it's in retail stores. And like we mentioned, over here we still have Toys R Us, which is the biggest chain of toy store in Canada, and we have the rest of the Canada except for Quebec has Mastermind Toys. Who specialize in education, but we do have a big selection of Lego toys too, and you have a few libraries also that carry Lego toys, and we actually do have a few Lego stores across Canada. There's a few in Ontario. There's two in Quebec. There's two in Alberta. I think there's one in Vancouver.
There's 4 in Ontario now.
Yeah.
So, But I mean, compared to the States, like deal wise, our deals are not great. We're lucky to get 20-30% off in most cases. I mean, we also get Amazon as well. That's probably where we get our best deals these days.
Yep.
Or Walmart if it does clearance, but it takes a while to get down to cheap prices. Compared to the States, where when they put their Lego on clearance and their Targets and Walmarts, they go to 50% almost right away, and then sometimes they'll go to 70 or 80%.
Okay.
So for people like for the Americans, we're always jealous of the Americans because when their stores go on clearance, it's like, yeah, I got this $30 set for $2 or something, and it's like, really?
Yeah. In Finland, it's like let's say the sales season starts in like around Christmas time, and then second season starts about after midsummer. That's when the new sets are coming out, and usually that time you can find Lego discounts in almost every shop, and they're usually like they start with usually 30% off, and luckily you can get up under like 20%, 50% off, but they sometimes have like they have 30% and then 30 extra that one, and then 30 extra to that one, so you can get some good findings here. So I think overall it's like Lego is, I think it's relatively cheap in Finland compared to rest of the Europe. For example,
Really?
like Spain and Barcelona, Spain and Germany, it's fairly cheap here, as well as I have seen in the shops when I have visited around.
I've heard the worst part in Europe is actually in England, where it's just crazy prices. But where it's nothing compared to Australia, because Australia is just like crazy, super expensive. But I think I heard in Great Britain and in England in general, it's a lot more expensive than the rest of Europe.
Yeah, it's like each country has their own prices and discounts and companies, and it's so vast. There's so many differences here, and even in Finland, it depends on which companies get which best deals. But I have talked with the Lego company offers, and the people basically say, the Lego company says that Finland is so good sales here that they don't have to do any extra marketing here. So it's very hard for you to see like Lego advertisement or campaigns because anyone buys them.
Oh, we hardly see any ads for Lego here in Canada. Most of the ads are actually made for the US market. If we do see some ads, it's made for the US markets, and they just import that over here. But especially here in Quebec,
they smell like freedom fries, and there's like big American flags everywhere and flying eagles and.
Because over here in Quebec, we hardly see any advertisement for Lego because of the language barrier. Because over here,
102 or whatever build that was.
101.
101.
101. Yeah, because most of the population here speaks French, so I think it's like the latest count is like 80% is still French only speaking. So you don't see a lot of advertisement because you would have to translate it, and they don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to bother with it. And over here we also have laws that prevent toy manufacturers to advertise directly to kids.
Okay.
Really?
So there's not any advertisement cannot be aimed at kids. So you don't see ads for toys on TV because they just can't do it. So why bother translating an advertisement that you're not going to air anyway? So
yeah, that's weird. Why can you not advertise toys to kids?
Because you would create it's sort of like protecting kids' interest. Like you don't want to create a need for something that they really don't need, or I don't know. But
that's weird.
So I wasn't exposed to any kind of advertisement until I started watching the English channels that were coming from
Ontario.
the States, actually.
Oh, the States.
Yeah.
That's when I saw all the advertisements for the new toys, and that's when I started seeing more toys and more diverse things. But over here in Quebec, if you go on the even the paid channels now that you get from like Teletoon or YTV, they cannot advertise to kids. So
what kind? Are you getting like toilet paper commercials and that on
yeah,
this? Like,
toilet paper, Scott towels. Their advertising is like aimed at mothers that are looking at the shows with their kids.
But I'll head forward and take care of the kid to feed her up, and I'll random pop by here. And it was nice meeting you guys. Let's see if
same.
at some other time we meet somewhere at some point.
For sure. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, sure. See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, that's just cool when someone visits from a foreign country that isn't America. I had posted the link to the chat in the Old Gray Bricks Discord forum because I was thinking maybe some of the Old Gray Bricks guys would come out, and I didn't want to email them through the regular email channel.
Yeah,
because I don't want to email something that's not related to Old Gray Bricks. So I figured I'll throw it into Discord, but I didn't realize it. Well, I don't know who's invited to that group, so it was just like we'll see who we get. So anyway.
Hey, we're Canadians. We're welcoming.
That's right.
Yes.
Until someone pops in that we don't know, it's like, okay, who are you? Tell us everything you know. Yeah.
Yep.
We are actually pushing almost a couple hours here. Hour and 57. And I've almost got the bases of the 4 towers done.
Well, you work faster than me because I haven't done a whole lot of things.
Yeah, we noticed. You've just been sitting there. No sorting going on at all.
Hey, I sorted all my radars.
Radar
dishes.
Was that the most important thing to sort?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, it was because it's space. Actually,
it was the most convenient one because
it's convenient. That makes sense.
They were sitting on top of the pile here. So
yeah, well, you've accomplished something though, so that's the important part.
So yeah, I did accomplish something.
Here's a dumb question. Do any of you guys take a box and shift the load either to get it away from a heat source or for weight distribution issues?
Yeah, for weight distribution, always. Yeah. Always.
See, the shelves are built overhead. Sometimes it looks like I got 6 inches of boxes hanging over. There's nothing in that part of the box. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll shift it to one side, put it up on the shelf, and whatever's overhanging, there's nothing.
Because I actually have a shelf in my garage over my freezer that has all my Lego boxes that are still like sealed, and I would definitely do that. I shift the weight over to one side, then put the boxes. I didn't do that, and one time I woke up because my shelf just fell on the floor and all the sets went down. Yeah. And the garage is like just under my bedroom, so it woke me up. Crushed a few boxes.
So Dave, please send us your address so we can check out the car in your garage. Yeah, that's what we're going to check out.
Oh, the car actually doesn't fit in the garage.
Okay, well then we'll you know what, we'll clean out your garage for you so you can make your car fit. Your wife will be so welcoming of that. She'll love it. Thanks, Axel Plate, saying that we're welcoming and he feels welcome here. Well, you're always welcome.
Hey, we're Canadians. We're welcome.
Yes.
And Rick, apparently, are you hiding South Park sets behind Mickey Mouse sets?
Oh, yeah. You know what? For the first time, I've hidden South Park. Yeah. I've always, because I got the every set, and it's like, yeah, but I'm not. I know I'm not building it anytime soon.
Yeah. So basically, South Park is filler. We understand.
Yeah, I've buried it. It's the only wave of stuff here. It's like I don't show a piece of it prominently right now.
Yeah.
With this setup.
All right.
Just
So
realized
I
that's a
think
duplicate.
I'm gonna stop the stream. Just because
No. Hey, look,
well,
CN Tower. CN Tower bricks.
seeing tower bricks. What?
Oh yeah,
Also,
don't
I
do
like
it. Dragon blocks.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So
It's not a horrible build or anything, but they're not great.
no.
Not
Lego
worth your
needs to
money.
make a CN tower.
No. It was discounted, but still, they're not great.
Anyway, so we'll probably end the stream here. And thanks for hanging out with us. Might do
Thanks,
something
everybody.
later. Who knows? But I should be over here waving. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.